I've got 4 words for you. Galaxy's Edge, new details. Let's get into it all. Up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack. This is DSNY Newscast, and out of nowhere we've just been hit with loads of new details about Galaxy's Edge. And it's like Disney are saying, here's an early Christmas present from us to you. So before we get into it, I just want to say that this information was first reported by the OC Register, which you should definitely go check out in full. And of course, I'll leave a link in the description box down below just in case I've forgotten about anything. So now let's move on to the layout of Galaxy's Edge. And more specifically, we're talking about the Disneyland version of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So the land itself will actually be split into 2, with the left side being the Resistance or Rebel base, full of lush landscapes and trees, whereas on the right hand side this part will be very stark and cold in contrast. But apparently there will be a performance stage within the First Order area on the right hand side, which could be the new home of the Jedi Training Academy, or maybe a similar show based around the First Order instead. But this is where it gets interesting, as the middle section will have 2 main components, one being this building here, which will be the Mos Eisley Cantina, which is located across from a 100-foot wide scale replica of the Millennium Falcon, and we can now confirm that this is the concept art of the Cantina entrance, where inside you'll be served drinks from an alien bartender behind a U-shaped bar, with Captain Rex from Star Tours being your DJ for the bar's atmospheric music. Whereas this building over here will be a very large and incredibly themed sit-down table service restaurant, which is yet to receive an official name, but it will indeed be larger than the Blue Bayou Lagoon at Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland. Now moving on, there is this area here which is being titled Merchants Row, with it being partially housed inside of a massive retail building, which from the description seems to be this concept art here, as it mentions aged and distressed metal adorning the interior of this retail building. But the inside and the outside will be themed to have many smaller merchant stalls selling various Star Wars merchandise. But the main attraction here is the shop that's currently titled Saber, which we can all probably guess that this will be the location where lightsabers are going to be sold within Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now I've previously reported about the Millennium Falcon attraction previously in October on DSNY Newscast, and I'll leave a link over here or down below for you to go watch a full rundown of the attraction, what it will entail. But the bigger news here is that we've got some new details about the First Order Battle Escape attraction, with it being described in the plans as having 18 major scenes in total, which is a huge amount of set scenes to be transported through, with all of these scenes depicting a space battle that will use many huge projection screens mixed with around 150 animatronic figures of varying complexities. And it's even been noted for the first time ever that you'll have a run-in with Kylo Ren at the end of this Battle Escape attraction, which all sounds to me to be something very similar to the scenes that we see within The Last Jedi within the trailers. So that's what we know so far about Galaxy's Edge from the plans which have been filed with the city of Anaheim. However, now let's move on to the debut of not just one new planet destination, but 2 new planet destinations within Star Tours. As this past Friday, we saw the debut of the planet of Crate that has been greatly featured in all of the marketing for Star Wars The Last Jedi, with Star Tours now acknowledging and separating the original trilogy planets, characters and adventures from that of the New Era trilogy. And now you'll even get hologram messages from BB-8 and Maz Kanata, as well as a message on the side panel from Finn, Poe Dameron and a special appearance by General Hux. But the big deal here is that now you end your Star Tours adventure by landing on a brand new planet, which is called Batuu. And Batuu is actually the planet where Galaxy's Edge is meant to be located, with this being the addition of a completely new planet within the Star Wars universe. So it has only just become part of the Star Wars canon of planets which will be seen within Star Wars. Now this may just be me getting all OCD about this, but you know what, it doesn't quite make sense that you land at Galaxy's Edge only to walk out into Tomorrowland or the Echo Lake area within the Disney parks. And yes, I do understand that Disney are using using Star Tours to build hype for Galaxy's Edge by giving a quick glimpse at the end of Star Tours, which is actually a great way of using synergy within the parks. But it does make me really question how Disney could have incorporated Star Tours within Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, by Disney maybe using it at the entrance into the new land at Disney's Hollywood Studios by moving the entrance of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge forward beyond Grand Avenue. And lastly for today, Disney and Pixar released yesterday the official teaser trailer and this poster for The Incredibles 2 that will be hitting theatres on June 15th, 2018. Now in this very short teaser trailer we can see baby Jack Jack showcasing his incredible powers in front of Bob Parr, who has now become a stay-at-home dad, with the plot of the sequel being that the family moonlights as superheroes when Helen and the kids get back from work and school. But little more is known about this sequel at this time. But now it's over to you, Waltoneers. I would like to know, what would you call some of the shops which will be featured within Merchants Row, which will be selling some of the Star Wars merchandise within Galaxy's Edge, and really get creative with the name suggestions beyond Saber for lightsabers for the various different types of Star Wars merchandise that they could sell. And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp of where the hidden Mickey appears somewhere within this video to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast pin. And congratulations to Jacob for winning with this suggestion from the previous video talking all about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And I just want to say, at long last, these Waltoneer t-shirts will be going on sale tomorrow, so I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below to go ahead and sign up about these Waltoneer t-shirts, therefore you'll know when they go on sale, and they'll be around $21 given the exchange rate. So go ahead and sign up if you want to buy one of these Waltoneer shirts. And with that being said, I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.